were murdered. Okay, you obviously weren't murdered because you're alive and you're basically intact. You weren't murdered, buddy. You weren't murdered, buddy. My skin is stolen.
Hello, dear viewer. It's your boy Benny. Daily update from Clown World. Greta Thunberg, the fraud, has been arrested once more in a fake arrest, this time in Norway, protesting against wind turbines. You may say, Benny, you must have your facts wrong. Nope, I have my facts perfectly correct here. Greta Thunberg has been arrested protesting against wind turbines in favor of white farmers. What? Everything. Clown world. It's a clown world. It's a clown world. The faster you realize that, the easier it will be to actually sit back and say, maybe we should just watch it all burn. And you know what? I'm tired of saying that I don't enjoy that. Environmentalist campaigner Greta Thunberg has been detained during a demonstration in support of indigenous rights in Oslo on Wednesday. Police removing her and other activists from the finance ministry. What was she protesting this time? Thunberg had joined a protest demanding the removal of 151 wind turbines. Oh, okay. From what? Reindeer pastures used by the Sami herders in central Norway. They say a transition to green energy should not come at the expense of indigenous rights. It's delicious. You get to watch the woke eat their own, man. Eat their own. This is what a couple things here. This is what the protests look like. Speaking of eating their own, check out these protesters in front of the Ministry of whatever, chaining themselves together. Okay. All right. Maybe you should get out and chase around some reindeer. Maybe that'd be good for you. Well, less trips to the hardware store to buy chains. More trips, ladies and gentlemen, to the bright sunshine of the reindeer fields to run after reindeer, which is what Greta Thunberg is protesting for. The Sami herders. What the hell is a Sami herder? So a Sami herder is a Sami-speaking people. Don't know what that is. A region of Sampai, which today encompasses Norway, Sweden, Finland, and the Kola Peninsula in Russia. This is formerly known as Lapland. These people speak, again, Sami, their traditional languages. Traditionally, the Sami have pursued a variety of livelihoods: coastal fishing, fur trapping, sheep herding. Oh my, so they kill animals and make money off them? Dangerous. Their best-known means of livelihood is semi-nomadic reindeer herding. Okay. About 10% of the Sami were connected to reindeer herding. This is their flag, certainly to be incorporated into the LGBTQ plus alphabet flag in no time. For traditional environmental, cultural, and political reasons, reindeer herding is legally reserved for only Sami in these regions. So these are the people that can herd reindeer. Okay, so they're kind of, I don't know, they kind of look like what you'd expect a reindeer herder to look like. Look at that. If you were to say reindeer herder, I'd be like, this is where they live. This is what they look like. Kind of cool. Look at this guy. Super, super dope. Look at that guy with his pipe. Chilling. With his, I don't know, family, multiple wives, probably. All right. Well, they're canceled. Here's a guy with a reindeer. This is a Sami with a kid on a reindeer. That's cool. Can I do that for my kids during Christmas? This looks festive and happy and holiday-like. A happy life. Look at that dude chilling out with the reindeer he herded. They love to smoke the pipe, the old Sami. And they like to wear cool hats and chill in the grass. Just chilling out, man. Herding some reindeer. Look at this guy. Don't F with my reindeer. This is the man, this is the face of all of us on the internet as we watch Greta Thunberg get fake arrested, however. Even the Sami that she's protesting is like, what the you doing, girl? Look at this. She's smiling again. She's smiling again because it's all fake. It's fake. Fake clown world. Look at check out the footage of Greta Thunberg's fake arrest here. And the reason why we say it's fake is because Greta Thunberg knows what is happening. She knows the results of blocking the doorway to this government building, it's going to lead to her arrest. So you can see her grinning and giggling all the way to prison. Wow. You know, there's never a shortage of cameras around. Never a shortage of cameras. Look at all that. What a circus.
I thought good luck in prison.
Okay. Well, look at all these. The camera. There are more cameras than cops. What? What a little fraud. And you know what? She's not even arrested. I think she's just gonna be put. She gets plotted down on the ground. There she is, and she's up. She's up. She's back, right on her feet, and she's free. And there go all the cameras chasing her. You know, there were a lot of cameras, and you know where there were some indigenous people that really needed your help because of man-made environmental disaster, Greta? East Palestine. But your was nowhere to be found. Well, why exactly? Well, because Greta Thunberg isn't actually about protecting any environment. She's not actually about doing the hard work of cleaning up a community where there has been a disaster. Greta Thunberg is all about this. You see it on your screen. The cameras. And we have proof of that. Remember her last arrest in Germany? Everyone thought that she was so brave for protesting a coal field. When the actual behind-the-scenes footage was released, you realize that Greta was literally coordinating with the police officers and grinning and smiling and giggling about her arrest.
You also want those for you?
Such a fraud. Such a fraud.
Wie sieht's denn aus mit der Badstraße?
Oh, Greta. She has indeed not been reindeer herding enough. Oh my. Greta Thunberg. So, what you have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a fraud world. You have total clown world. They're all giggling and laughing while they're coordinating with the police in order to score social justice points for their arrest, knowing that the reporters will just slobber all over them and have their lips surgically attached to their asses, with one exception. The one time that Greta Thunberg was actually called out on this by Rebel News, the absolute patriots at Rebel News, when Greta Thunberg flew on a private jet to Davos in order to speak to the world's elite, not, of course, to East Palestine, but again, to Davos, Switzerland, to go cheers little champagne glasses with the world's probably biggest polluters on Earth, the people flying private jets to Davos. The Rebel News had the temerity to ask Greta Thunberg about being a crisis actor.
Would you say you're a child actor? Are you a child actor or an expert? How would you describe yourself?
What a legend.
Ezra Levant here for Rebel News. I'm standing outside the CNBC studio, the same one where the vice president threatened to clock our friend Avi Yamini. Of course, it's where all the VVIPs pop by to give their propaganda message, dutifully transcribed by the media party here.
How dare you!
It is the most important person in the world, according to the World Economic Forum. It is young Greta Thunberg. So we'll see if we can catch a minute of the young lady's time. Greta, how many times did you rehearse your arrest at the German coal mine? How many times did you rehearse it? Because it looks staged. Is it true?
Based.
How many times did you rehearse your arrest?
Based.
How many times did you film your arrest, and why was it staged that way?
Greta, considering you've not spent much time in school, how do you know so much about climate change?
Greta, maybe you want to talk to a real journalist. What did you talk to here in Davos to go to successful?
Greta, as a real journalist, is climate change as real as your arrest?
Greta, how far are you willing to go? You're willing to break the law. Will you renounce violence? Will you renounce violence, Greta? Or do you support Antifa? You've worn an Antifa shirt before. Are you in favor of Antifa?
Greta, how did you get here today? What was your climate footprint in traveling here?
What's your plan while you're here, Greta?
These are great questions.
Vibe.
Will we have a Fridays for Future demo tomorrow here?
Greta, how do you feel about discussing climate change with the delegates here when nearly all of them take private jets? Do you think at least the fact these delegates take private jets is a bad thing against, what you believe in? All of this could be done via Zoom, so...
It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Go to Rebel News. You can find the full footage. Those people are absolute legends. And Greta Thunberg is, again, a liar. And she is doing the easy, staged work of faking arrests and not doing the hard work of cleaning up places like East Palestine, where she is absolutely nowhere to be found. No tweets, no social media posts, nothing. Why? Because she is a little stooge gremlin apparatchik of the powerful. She does their bidding. She is a puppet and a muppet, and she's a joke. People, we care more about the environment than Greta Thunberg does on our show. And I know you do, too. Let me know what you think about Greta's fake arrests in the comments section. It's your boy, Benny. We're saving America together. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.